Okay.
These wind turbines are tiny but mighty. Once deployed on high altitude currents, they are a potentially self-sustaining source of clean power. Eventually, they'll shuttle back and forth to a dock. But right now, we're looking for a way to place these for an initial test run.
I think I can get these up to the right altitude with the web wings. They don't call it Brooklyn Heights for nothing. Here we go! Huh. Web wings alone aren't getting me enough lift. I need a little push. The intersection of Court and Montague is super windy. I've certainly lost enough papers walking through there. Let's use that as a natural wind tunnel. How can such tiny turbines create so much energy? This is really high. Now to deploy. Man, these views are ridiculous. Kabam! One more. There we go. Great. They're all happily launched. I'll just head back. The turbine's been compromised? What? How? Need to check on that. Talon drone's attacking the turbine. I've got to stop them. Look. You guys again. I really wish we'd stop meeting like this. Really? I'm in your way?
Hunter or prey? Which is it?
Okay, that's all of them. Now to get this turbine back in place. Here we go. There, all up and running. I should make sure Dr. Wynn sets up some turbine security for these.
Stuck between my teeth.
If you can hear me, Marco, not interested in a puppet show.
I can't believe they did it!
Knock him in the neck! ask them what they want, and all they say is, the beast inside me. But that ain't been me for a long time. Just like I promised you.
The hunters were after him. Marco gave up Sandman for his daughter. And Craven forced it out of him for a stupid hunt.
My pleas for peace have been rejected by calls for violence. From, you know it, Spider-Man. An attack on what was once a destination for enjoyment now stands desecrated and defiled. Our cherished Coney Island was victim to a free-for-all brawl, destroyed...
Captain Spider and my son! Fire won't give his come.
Head enforcement here. You're in violation of several ordinances. That wasn't too rough. That should work for Robbie.
You gotta hand it to New Yorkers. I wasn't even trying to be funny there. If there's a good time to be had, they'll find it.
Are they joyriding? You're not allowed to drive joyfully in New York?
There, let the spider hunt us.
Wait, are you baiting me? You're baiting me! Ugh.
Now we have you.
Here in New York, we like our roads safe-ish.
I'd love to see you all at the fair next week. I'm going for the chili dog record, and I hear the shrimp cocktail competition is going to be biblical.
Good, good.
Hey, you paid for that photo, Spider-Man? I'm just kidding. You're cool. Oh, no, you're radical.
I heard this guy dips his hot dog buns in tomato juice before eating them. Now, I get that it makes it easy for them to go down, but tomato juice? Brother, that ain't right.
Have an early date tomorrow.
Let's talk about Coney Island. First off, the latest news from first responders. Many injuries, but no...
Come on! Can't you just give me the crystal and I'll be on my way? Sorry, guys, but I'm not leaving without that sand crystal. All right, Marco. What's going on in that head of yours?
I tell them to leave us alone, but they don't care. They shoot me with a net, try to hold me down. And I was sand before I knew it. I'm so ashamed, but I had no choice. Gotta get back to you.
Marco had to do something. Or else he'd be just like Scorpion right now. perfect.
You know, for a place where everyone's comfortable calling out when something's wrong, people here sure hate admitting when they're wrong. The writer in me does love the irony.
A sand crystal. More Marco memories scattered all over New York. Sorry to break it to you, but the beach is that way! Despite all appearances, this is no day at the beach! Finally, I can open up this crystal in peace.
I lose the creeps at the school and come home. Walk through the front door. But you're not there. They are. What have they done to you, Kimia?
Craven's real twisted for putting Marco's kid in the middle of all this. Gotta look for more crystals to find out what happened.
Marco's memory is returning, and he's agitated. The doctors are piecing together what happened. It sounds like it's not all his fault. I'll let you know if I hear more.
Have you heard the one about the criminal who went to prison and came out a better person? Me either! But that's what Quentin Beck would have us believe. After his numerous crime sprees, who could forget when he made Spider-Man look like a moron chasing an imaginary flying bus of school children while he made off with $2 million in diamonds? He finally landed himself where he belongs, behind bars. Now he's out and wants us to accept him back into society as a fully rehabilitated individual. Let me tell you something. I know one thing to be 100% certain. People do not change. Once a criminal, always a criminal. I don't know if this was a clerical error in our judicial system, but there is no way this man has paid his dues and repented for the damage he's caused. Do not trust this con artist. Attend his attractions at your own risk. And while we're at it, I can think of 2 other costume criminals that belong in prison with Beck. But that's for another podcast.
Not bad.
My best friend's kid painted this. I remember her showing me a sketch of it the day before it went up. New York is nothing without its people.
That should work for Robbie.
Protesting isn't just a constitutional right in New York. It's your civic duty. Especially when a multinational corporation is behind a bioweapon unintentionally getting released into the city.
Just how many of you are there? What are you protecting? Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Sand crystal time.
If they did anything to you, I can feel the sand about to take over. And then they splash me with some chemical. Don't know what it is, but trying my hardest to stay awake. I'm fading fast until I see black.
Must have used some strong stuff to knock out Sandman. But what happened to Kemia? Good, good.
Sometimes, I worry with all the terrible things that happen in our city. People be afraid to leave their homes, live their lives. But not today.
Listen, is the Empire State Building really worth checking out? Yeah, a little bit. I hate lines. Good thing I'm a morning person. Alright, I'll book a time for tomorrow. Thanks. ああ、休暇をあと2日延ばすって伝えておこうと思ってさ。最高だよ。デトロイトとはマジで大違いでさ、食事も最高だよ。オッケー、俺が使ったリンク送っとくよ。
Let's see what Dr. Young is up to out here.
Peter, thank you so much for helping us out with our machine learning trials. Similar to what you did in the Emily May Foundation, we're now teaching our drones what to do in the wild. Once you get yourself set up, this recording will continue.
Okay, let's get up and running.
This is a two-part trial. First, you need to teach the drone what it should target to protect our bumblebee population.
Great. Let's train some bee drones.
Oh, and you need to do it before the drone depletes its charge. Sorry, we're working on battery life.
Got it. Let's go. Who knew rats ate bees? No thanks, bee-eating wasp. Rats sure will eat anything. Bee wolves, be gone. Gotcha.
You completed the data set. Now, in the second part of the trial, you'll teach the drone to identify and mark optimal nest sites.
Bee real estate, here we go.
Look for the flags. These are ideal relocation spots.
Here we go. I'm like a bee real estate agent. A bee real estate agent. Bingo.
You've completed the set. The drone will self-pilot home and upload the data. Thank you, Peter.
That should be some good stuff for the AI. Hope Dr. Young finds it helpful. That's perfect.
Reminds me of the people who write into the Bugle, and a few who work there. Freedom of speech is a beautiful thing, but saying a thing over and over again doesn't make it true.
Spectacular Spider-Man? We're the Subliminal Spider-Men!
Because our dazzling displays of daring do can't be understood by the conscious mind. But you still get that we're Spider Bros! Well, well, well! Spider-Man's a shutterbug!
Click, click. Whip, whip.
Yeah. Some things in New York you just can't explain. And that's what's great about it.
Hunter's getting resupplied.
You don't have problems with doing shipping work.
It's necessary. It's preparation.
Exactly.
We do this now.
Moving day? Hunter's leaving my city!
Give up!
Everybody down!
My blade'll beat before this fight's over! What?
Don't feel bad. A lot of supply chain problems these days. Huh, these don't look like happy plants.
Peter, I'm so glad you can help. Clearly we've got a failure to thrive, and we haven't yet been able to diagnose the reason. Can you sort it out for us? Thanks.
These plants should be doing much better. Something's making them sick. All right, my little plant friends. What's got you feeling so sick? Nope, that won't work. Whoops. Gotta identify this molecule. Science, I love you. Huh. Looks like this pathogen usually affects plants in the river. But fish are immune to it. I think I just found our cure. Let's splice some genes. With a little genetic engineering, I can make you guys immune to this pathogen, just like these fish. Now I just need to get a cooperative sample. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Where are you? I promise you'll be back in the water in 2 shakes of a fin. Come on, guys. Your plant neighbors just need to borrow your genes. This one won't work. Gotta catch another. Anyone want to help cure some plants? Hello? Wrong species. Go fish. A perfect specimen. That's 1 slippery sample secured. Now to take it back and splice it with the plants. All right, my leafy greens. Let's get you feeling better. Need to insert this fish gene. Let's see. If I splice this fish gene into your plant genes, I can give you guys immunity to this pathogen just like them. I know you can't understand me, but trust me, it's pretty cool. You're gonna make our community a whole lot healthier. Gotta get them all lined up. Okay. Okay, Feast should be able to work with these. Can't wait to see him thriving. You'll be feeling better in no time.
Honest question.
That should work for Robbie.
Honestly, we need a whole other photo series just on New York's music. The impact, the communities it built, its outright brilliance. It's hard to encapsulate in one photo, but this isn't bad.
All right, let's help out here.
Hello, Peter. As you can see, these cassava plants are alive and quite hardy, but grow too slowly for food production. We want to hybridize them with a more productive variety and would welcome your help.
Cassava plants growing too slowly, huh? Better head to ESU. A professor there just discovered a new variety that grows impressively fast. They'd make a great hybrid. Their rare variety of the Asian cassava plant grows like crazy, and I'll only need a single leaf to splice with others. The professor is always looking for practical applications. She'll be super into doing a collab. No. Someone stole the cassava? I've got to track down the thieves before they get too far. Maybe there are some traces of pollen still in the air. Got it. Glad this plant is a wind pollinator. It releases so much pollen I can see the path they took. Now let's see where these pilfering plantsmen went. Good thing this pollen isn't triggering my allergies. Total coincidence. I refuse to be allergic. That's like a rock star plant with all that security.
So why are we guarding a ficus exactly?
Smithers said it could be used to make untraceable poisons. All I know is he was more than willing to.
Definitely not trying to.
Get up! Something wrong? You don't look great. One of our guys!
These thieves have no idea what they stole. This cassava's DNA could help us feed so many people.
Find him and spin a web from his guts!
Here we go!
I've got something to plant! My fist in your face!
You're not gonna win this! Move out the way!
I need this plant for an experiment to help feed New York, if that means anything to you! No? Really?
What kind of plant is this?
I think it's called the back to jail plant. Now where is that plant? Couldn't walk far. All right, buddy. One quick stop at Feast, and then we'll get you back home. Glad we nipped this nefarious plan in the bud. See what I did there? Yeah, I knew you would. Wait, your name's not Audrey, is it? Parker, stop talking to the plant! Okay, now to borrow a bit of your super special genetic material to help your cousins grow faster. Okay, so we want some extra growth genes from our guest plant.
There he is!
Huh? Oh no, you're not touching that! Oh, that plant must be really special to you!
It's his embassy thingy!
It's ours! Spider-Man thinks he's so smart.
Did I say that?
We just followed you straight back here. Pretty dumb.
Grab this, Spider-Man! Not me! Look out! Bring it, Spider!
Hey!
Let's try that again. Let's see. How do these fit together? Hmm. This should create a cassava that grows more quickly without sacrificing the yield. This is some cutting-edge splicing tech they've developed. Makes it possible to meet food supply challenges without sacrificing safety and transparency. Step by step, putting it together. This will give us an ideal cassava plant for this location. And there we go. The plant will be secure in this workbench until ESU can buff up their greenhouse security. Feast will really be able to improve their crop yield with these new hybrids.